welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jean if you haven't been here before, and today we are here for my third look for EJB Halloween this year. We are finally doing something a little bit more creepy, but she's also pretty sexy, not gonna lie. I really liked how she turned out. She was much harder to create than I thought she would be. This section takes a long time, but I think it turned out really, really cool. And yeah, I'm super excited. This is also something you could add more like blood all over your body to do, but I am about to go take some photos, so I don't want to put a bunch of blood on me while I have to go drive somewhere. So that's what this looks like for now. If you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so since Halloween is almost a week away, but if you are going to be hanging out this weekend, then you guys need to start getting ready. So here's a final look of my Halloween series this year. So first I'm starting just priming my eyes and then setting that down with a nude shade. Then taking the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm using this just because it has really great red, rich tones in it. So I'm starting with this orangey kind of rust red color and really packing that in my crease all over my eye. You can see I kind of stamp it on that outer corner and then I start blending inward for quite a while. Then I'm taking a darker red, more of a maroon, kind of darker, rich shade, and just taking a fluffy, flatter brush and applying this all over my lid. I packed this color on over and over again, so just keep that in mind. Then I took some black and just kind of patted this on my outer corner. This look is pretty simple on the eyes just because it is like the messier the better almost. Then I'm just taking this makeup wipe to kind of clean up under my eyes. Now taking one of my favorite foundations, the Dior Backstage Foundation, and just blending this all over my face. This is a great everyday foundation if you guys are looking for a new one to try. Now taking my Tarte Shape Tape, of course, and putting this under my eyes. You can see I use quite a bit lighter shade for this. I really wanted that bright highlighted look, and blending that out. So once that is all blended out, I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, patting out my creases really quick, then going in with the powder using the same sponge I've been using for my foundation and concealer. It's definitely my favorite. It's the Real Techniques complexion sponge, I believe. I'll link it down below. Also here you can see I was patting out kind of my smile lines by blowing out my mouth. And there we go. Perfect. Taking the excess powder and just taking a fluffy brush to really mattify and set the entire face, since we're going to be using some paint and other stuff on top. Now I'm going in with the Park Ave Princess by Tarte and taking the darkest shade in the palette. On a day-to-day, I would normally not use this dark of a shade on my skin tone, but because this look, I want everything just to be a little bit more dramatic and intense, so I'm taking the darkest shade I have and just doing my normal contour. I've gotten a lot of questions about what brush I use. This is the Morphe M530, I believe, something like that. I'll make sure to link it down below because it is the best contour bronzing brush in the game and it's not expensive. Here you can see I'm just kind of chiseling out my, what are these called? Collarbone? But I don't think that was really important because it might be covered up with the paint. And I'm also doing my jawline. And now I'm taking this Tarte Holiday Blush Palette. I'm taking the darkest, kind of most cranberry red shade. You can use anything you have, but I was trying to find the darkest blush I own and really packing that on here. As you can see, also on my nose and chin, like I always do. Now for the eyebrows, just brushing them out, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Definer in dark brown. I love this, and I've been doing pretty bold brows recently, especially with my new haircut and my hair being a lot darker than it used to be. And brushing that out to make sure it's all blended, and then I'm going to set it with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Next, going on to my lower lash line, now that we have our face on, I'm just taking those same red shades and using this pencil brush by Morphe and really blending that out. You can see I connected it on the inner tear duct, so I did that red completely around my whole eye. Now taking the iconic black eyeliner smolder from MAC and lining my waterline, then taking this liquid liner by Wet n Wild and doing a quick little wing, nothing too crazy. All these Halloween videos have been very different for me because they involve a lot of black eyeliner. Now I'm curling my eyelashes like normal, taking some mascara and applying that on my lashes. This is the Voluminous Black by L'Oreal, one of the best, just very simple classic mascaras. So doing a coat of that and then applying these Ardell lashes. I'll link them down below. I tried to find like the most spiky ones I own. Then I sprayed my face and now I'm doing my lower lash line mascara. Now taking this dark, rich cranberry shade. This is a lip liner from Givenchy that they gave me. Obviously, you do not need to use something this expensive. I probably would never buy that on my own, but it was the closest shade that I had to what I wanted. So first I started by doing the nose. It's just a nice circle on the tip of your nose, and then I also filled it in with this MAC liquid lipstick. I think liquid lipsticks are the best to use for this look, so any ones you have, I'll link some down below, of course, of similar shades you guys can use. So now I'm just kind of sketching out the lines on my face. I started by doing the mini triangles above my eyebrows, and then I started doing kind of like the squiggly lines down from the center of my eye to the corner of my mouth. You can see I did like just an inch on each side to make sure everything was symmetrical. Now going in with that same liquid liner to fill in the triangles, and then also go over the line where we use the lip liner just to intensify. And of course, liquid lips are awesome because they're going to dry down matte and they will not move. So that's why I prefer using those for this look. Now again, doing my lips, I'm using that same lip liner, overlining them quite a bit, and using that same lipstick as well. So next we're moving on to our neck. Here I'm taking Smolder that I used on my eyes and it kept breaking on me, so I moved to a retractable black eyeliner. I believe this one's from NYX. Again, use what you have, but I did find a retractable one worked a little bit better for me. So I'm just kind of sketching out the neck. I did this just by simply looking at the picture. I will link my inspo picture down below so you guys can look at that. I started in the center and then I kind of worked my way out. Here I moved to a liquid liner because that was actually the easiest in the end. This part was extremely hard, and I did it pretty messily. You can tell I'm going in with a wipe and trying to fix things up. Now I'm going in with this red face paint I bought from the Halloween store. I do not recommend this at all. It was just a creamy paint, and I did set it with eyeshadow later, but it still kept moving around the whole time because I ended up doing photos in this all night. So I wore this makeup for quite a while, and if you guys are actually going to wear this to a party or something, I would suggest buying the water activated paints, which I'll link those down below. But then also the white paint I used was like a cream paint in a tube, and that ended up drying and cracking and flaking everywhere. So they both just did not work out for me. I would highly suggest buying the water activated paints. They didn't have them at my Halloween store, but I know they're very common. So again, I'll link them down below. Probably can find them on Amazon to get them shipped quickly. Here I'm stressed out because that was extremely hard. I did end up going over each section with one more coat, but like I said, this paint did not work out for me anyways. Then here I actually took a kind of fatter brush and poured out liquid liner from this really cheap liquid liner I had, dipped my brush in there, and then did the outlining. I found this to be the easiest way. So if you have any super liquidy black liner, kind of dump it on the back of your hand and then use a brush to do the thicker outlining. This made it so simple and made the line super clean since I was using a thicker brush. Here I'm taking this lip gloss from the Lip Bar and going over all these red areas because I really wanted that shiny look. I also had fake blood, which ended up drying matte. So if you guys have like more of a liquidy blood or anything that will create that shine, even a clear gloss over top of this, I think just adds that extra touch. So guys, that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. To finish off the look, which I don't think I showed really in the video, is I put on this red long wig, which I will link it down below. It's from Amazon. It's pretty inexpensive. I did want to do the big buns that are shown in this photo, which was the photo I took from Pinterest, which I got this look from. I was kind of following that the whole time, but I naturally have really short hair, and it would have been really difficult to do the buns with a wig. I'm sure it's possible. I just thought it'd be cute to throw it in some pigtails to make it a little bit easier. But if you guys do have really long, like luscious hair, doing those big buns would be so cute. I love that look. But yeah, this look ended up being a lot harder than I thought, but I think she turned out really, really cool. And I feel like it's kind of like classic Halloween because it's just like a classic clown look, but it's also just very sexy in like all the reds, and you can wear a cute little dress with it. I'm wearing a black mini dress right now, and I really like how this look all came together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you haven't seen my other two looks, I did a scarecrow and a gypsy already. You guys can watch those by clicking up here, and I'll link them down in the description box. I'll also link every product I used in this video, as well as some other options you guys can purchase. But also I like to kind of make this obvious in all my videos. You guys do not have to use these products. You don't have to use that foundation I use, or the lashes, or anything specific. It's more the technique and the colors I'm showing you that I'm going to be using to create this look, just by looking at a photo. So I hope you guys were inspired by this, and if you create this or anything similar, or even take one piece from this video, please hashtag EJBHALLOWEEN so I can check out your looks. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at EmilyJeanBeauty, and also guys, I have a Twitter now. I literally made my Twitter like 3 days ago. I haven't been on there in like 4 years, so follow that as well. It's also at EmilyJeanBeauty. I'm following a bunch of you guys back and posting on there constantly now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!